everything, and it's meaty.
I'm going to put synthetics in my oud. Forget it. Sheikh Ehab.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
He just came out.
I did not say that.
And he.
The food that we eat, everything can affect it. It's just that we're living in a place. If I lived like that, okay, I wouldn't be able to live. Be afraid. Oh, don't go by your refrigerator. Don't go by this. Oh, you have a microwave oven because my aunt used to stand in front of the microwave, so she got cancer. All of this stuff. You don't know the reason why that happened. It could have been caused by that, but because of the genes makeup in that person, right? It could have caused it.
So you don't believe that cell phones are dangerous?
I believe that they are, but not dangerous to the fact I'm not going to use one. You know what I'm saying? But smoking, for example, it's been definitely proved that smoking causes cancer. So I'm not going to smoke.
Yeah, just like the same thing with carbs,
Yeah. With what?
It's carbs, carbohydrates.
Yeah.
It's been proven that carbs cause heart disease.
Yeah. What's really funny about all of this stuff, though, is that when I go to America, my mother's 94 years old. Right?
She smokes.
She never knew anything about this stuff. My sister is, I never saw anyone like this. She smoked until she was 40. To stop smoking, she started drinking Diet Pepsi, right? She would drink like 6 cans a day, Diet Pepsi.
Six cans?
She has the worst diet you could have, right? Her husband, on the other hand, was athlete, a junior Olympic swimmer, right? And the guy has a good diet, never drinks any of that stuff, never smoked. He had cancer. A heart attack, right? And my sister's just rolling along at 69 years old.
So why do you like promote all of these naturals? Why don't you just go spray some Gucci or some Dior? You'll be all set.
But no, because I'm not saying that as the rule. But I'm not also going back and saying everything you have to be afraid of. I'm saying that there's a wasit. Prophet said, "Hey, take everything, and it's meaty."
I'm going to put synthetics in my oud. Forget it. Sheikh Ehab.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
He just came out.
I did not say that.
And he admitted that he is not scared about anything.
I did not say that. There's nothing to be afraid of.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You should be cautious, I'm saying. Like I said, I don't use sugar, refined sugar, right? I don't eat carbs. For a long time, I haven't eaten carbs. Right?
Never?
For a long time. I eat very few, very few foods that are high in carbs.
So no like tortellini or like rigatoni or
no. I stopped that a long time ago, actually.
Italian, pizza,
Yeah, every once in a while, I might have something, but my normal diet is just salad, vegetables. Every once in a while.
No wonder you like vetiver. It's like a vegetable,
Yeah, it is. Actually, that's true. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
it's okay. Well, I like sandalwood too.
Yeah.
Right? And I like oud too.
Well, sandalwood and the oud, they're from the heartwood of a tree, so it's not like a vegetable.
Yeah, not like a vegetable, but it's still
don't try to move up on the affordable.
Why you just don't want to? You just don't want to give me. That's what it is. You like vetiver.
I'll give you some grass. You eat grass, right?
No, I had salad.
Grass, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't put the grass in salad.
Leaves,
lettuce and spinach and gargir.
Yeah.
For you that don't know that, it's an herb that's actually
arugula. I'll make it easy for you.
Okay.
It's called arugula.
Arugula?
Arugula, yes.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that because I never ate it until I went to Egypt.
And in British colloquial or in the UK terminology is called rocket. Rocket, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did hear that, but it's an aphrodisiac. Did you know that?
Maybe that's why I have all these urges,
because you eat a lot of girgir.
All these polygamous tendencies. I eat girgir, and I would say jirjir in the Jordanian colloquial, not the Egyptian.
Okay, jirjir.
Girgir, right? So I eat jirjir. I eat arugula like it's my staple food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people are saying, you're telling me you're going to give grass to Ehab, you should be eating
exactly, so you take the vegetarian.
I eat at least 1.5 pack of arugula, and Jordanian pack, like these, like that, per sitting. I mean, it's like a spring.
So you like you're grazing, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I grazed once a day.
And how about your kids? Do they like that also?
Oh, they wouldn't eat that if you held it down to them.
Well, my kids love that stuff.
The closest my kids will get to like something like that is like an avocado. Like if I give them a slice of avocado, they'll accept that, right?
Accept it, but not like it.
No, I mean my son, he'll ask for it, and my second daughter, she'll also ask for it, right? My eldest daughter, you have to be very diplomatic to get her to eat an avocado, and it's very difficult.
Or hide it in something else, maybe.
You can't fool her. She's too smart.
I'd like to follow, I guess. Well, I mean, for my kids always like vegetables because we all, obviously, I eat vegetables, so we all eat vegetables. My kids always like vegetables. Giorgio too.
You must have trained them from small.
Yeah, they got used to it.
Yeah, my second child, she likes Nadia. She likes her hair to be very long.
Okay.
So I always tell her, your hair is not going to grow unless you eat your vegetables. So she would always say, like...
You must have read that in a book or something somewhere. how to raise organic kids.
Is it going to grow now, Daddy? I'm eating my, my avocado. And one time, Miskina, she was asking me for... because kids, they love sweets, so
of course.
The sweet stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I said that this sweet is actually, there's this all natural, like coconut shavings with a bit of date. I said, this one is okay, this is good for you. Mm-hmm. She said, there's vegetables inside?
Wow. Yeah, that's good, yeah. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that actually, I don't go to extremes. Right. So I'm not eating everything that's like everyone says, oh, you watch out for this and that. And at the same time,
some people are eating grass.
Yeah.
This whole wheatgrass craze. They make these juices, powders. I read about this. Said this is not for human consumption.
Yeah. Well, they went out. I read recently that they're on this kale kick. Everyone's doing kale shakes and kale this and kale that.
I hate kale. And I can't stand kale. Yeah. It's like I love spinach though.
But if you go, I'll be honest with you. Why I'm saying this is that if you go on Google, right? Mm-hmm. Look at anything that you say is good for you, and I guarantee you will find an article that says something's not good for you. Yeah, you mentioned broccoli. Can you imagine anything bad about broccoli?
Of course.
What?
Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable, and people that have MTHFR, or who have actually not MTHFR, they have a missing GSTM1 gene.
I don't understand what he's talking about right now, but go ahead.
GSTM1 is one of the two major genes that is responsible for your detoxification. It's it's what uptakes the glutathione that's in your system and uses it to detoxify the body. If you don't have that gene, if you have a null, meaning you don't have either copy of it, cruciferous vegetables are highly toxic to your system.
Well, I'm sure you could find that the same type of logic about anything that a person eats, right?
You can.
So, for me, it's like I made it so far to 65, right? So, I mean, I'm happy that I made it this far, and I'm kind of healthy. I'm not
one open heart surgery.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't because of what I eat. Right. That was because of where I was living, right?
Oh, so that also is connected to Egypt.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I got dysentery.
Subhanallah. Okay. So the dysentery also caused that.
Oh yeah. That's what caused it.
And you're the most thankful. The first thing is Islam, and the second is Egypt. I mean, I wonder.
That's what I said. Yeah. Allah has blessed me with two things.
Open heart surgery.
Yeah, open heart surgery. But the thing is that when I went to have the surgery, actually, they said at the hospital, I said, "What?" And I said, "Why?" They were shocked, right? Because they say every person that comes in to this hospital for that operation is fat, overweight, smokes, And my cardiologist said to me, "Oh, for you, it's going to be like an appendicitis."
Yeah,
that's what he said. And I said, "Doc, they're going to be dead for a few hours."
But why'd you do it?
Huh?
Did they say you have to do it?
Oh yeah. Because I was 5 years. I was going along, and he said, "We'll watch and see what happens."
Yeah.
Okay. So it got to a certain point. So what they do is they watch the regurg. The blood that's going back into the heart.
Yeah.
Right? Because the valve was compromised.
Yeah.
Okay. And so because of high fever, right? Because of that.
So the fever caused it.
The fever caused it, but the main reason for the fever was what? It was the autoimmune disease, right? Which was caused by dysentery.
So the body attacks its own heart valve.
Basically, yeah. Well, the fever, it gets so hot that it affects the. Even when kids have fevers high fevers when they're young, they have to be very careful.
I got the same thing.
You did?
I have a slight from that.
Oh.
I had fevers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I have a slight reflux as well.
I see.
We call it a
regurg, you mean?
No, it's a heart murmur.
Yeah, well, that's the beginning of regurg, right? Because the valve doesn't close totally, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you get a murmur there.
Right.
Right. That's the whole thing. Believe me, everything about this. And even before, you know, when I went there, they were like, "What? You're going to have this surgery? You look healthy." And I said, "Well, alhamdulillah, good for everything." And so everything went okay, you know. And so and after that, I felt like a new man.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. So alhamdulillah.
So now it's still going okay.
So far, so good.
Still kicking.
So far, so good.
When you did it, you said they gave you like 15 years, right?
Well, no, they say the average lifespan of it, because I got a tissue valve,
right.
not a mechanical one.
Right.
If you get a mechanical one, you don't have to worry about it, but you have to keep on taking blood thinners, and then you have to watch out what you eat because your blood gets too thin. You have to watch out if you get cut. Well, and I said no. I want to live a normal life, right, without taking any kind of.
But you can do it again, right?
Yeah, I can. No, well, so what my logic was in doing it like this, the tissue valve. I said, well, they say the average lifespan of a tissue valve is around 15 years.
Right.
So I thought in 15 years, the way technology is going, they're certainly going to come up with something that's very easy to do a replacement, right, without what they did with me. Because with me, what they do, they open this all up with a saw.
Yeah.
Right. But now they have what they call it's an aortic valve replacement without opening up. What they do is they cut a slight hole here, right, and they just stick it in here, and they do everything microsurgery. Right?
They can do it now.
They can do it now, and
so
also
your prediction came true.
It came true, and also they can put in the valve actually inside the valve that's already there.
Wow.
Okay, so of course they do this why? Because people that are like very old, and they can't. There's no way they would survive being cut open
with the saw.
With a saw, right?
That's terrible.
It is. It's you know. But
how did that feel?
Oh, it was good. Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
I watched actually before I had the operation. I had my family watch it on YouTube, so they wouldn't be afraid, you know. So I could say, look, see this, it's very easy.
And they saw the people getting cut up with a saw.
They saw the opening and they saw the doctor doing it. And I actually had the doctor draw it for me before he did it, right? You know, just to see how he was going to do it.
Is there any predictions that you can make about oud, like the oud market, like the trees?
No, I'm not into predictions actually. That was just based on logic because in medicine, it's unbelievable the strides that they're making in medicine.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
So I'm technically saved already.
For what?
For the murmur that I have, because now they can do it without opening the saw thing. If I ever need that thing, God forbid, you know.
Well, they probably, it's coming now where they're not going to do it for someone who's able to be opened up like that.
Oh, so they still open you up like that?
They, in some situation, I don't know all of it, but the technology is so advanced now that I'm sure that in a few more years, it won't matter how old you are. They can do this, they put this, so they won't have to worry about it.
Wow.
And there's a lot of things I don't even know that the technology is so advanced, it's unbelievable.
That's
so.
Really,
I mean, of course, all from the rahmah of Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
So I mean, it's funny. People say you had open heart surgery.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because they're like, you don't look like you're a person. But there are girls and young children, 5 years old, have open heart surgery
for the same thing.
Yeah. It can happen. It can happen.
Wow.
And so, for me, it's everything's in the hands of Allah, right?
Alhamdulillah.
The divine protection, and either way, if you go or you don't go, right?
You're going to go anyway.
You're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay because you're in
for the best.
Hands of Allah, not metaphorically speaking, not in the hands of Allah, not physically speaking, but So I mean, if you don't have any fear of that, then you're okay. Then anything is just, it's just when you look at it, you're just like, hey, look, that's life. You have some trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
And in the end, though, it's nothing to compare to what a lot of people are going through. People can't find food. People that are starving, dying of thirst, right?
People can't find oud.
Yeah, people can't find oud. People can only find vetiver. And some people can't afford to buy oud, they can afford to buy grass.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got that going on.
That's a blessing. If I tell you frankly, if I didn't have any oud, right, I wouldn't think twice about using vetiver.
Yeah, no, I actually.
It's a noble aroma. And I mean, it's like we're joking about it, but I think it's.
Well, I told you.
I think it's beautiful.
I actually smell it. I told you what happened when we after that session. I went out and I all of a sudden, and it was hours later.
Yeah.
And I smelled it. It just came, a whiff just came by, and I was like, what? This is the vetiver that I put on there. Yeah. Although I couldn't smell it the whole time, it just like came up like that. So it is a nice, subtle, calming smell, I thought, you know. So I mean, I don't know if our friends are interested in my open heart surgery, but
I mean, it's a part of the.
Because we're not doing some kind of a doctor, a doctor show.
I'm sure if they knew what you went through, it would increase the likelihood that they would make more du'as for you, right?
Well, that's great. That's great. I would really appreciate that.
May Allah preserve Sheikh Ehab.
Thank you.
Ameen.
And all of us, and all of our brothers and friends, and alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So, you want to know about my other operations that I've cut?